Hi there, YouTube. God, I always do that. I always say right after I say hi to all of you. Anyway, I've been wanting to do another political video for a while, and I thought it would be really neat to do sort of a another makeup and empowerment video, or kind of a summary of them. And I might make this a tag video because this video is my makeup philosophy. If I do make it a tag video, I will put like guiding questions down below, but really I would just want to know all of your makeup philosophies as well. So I basically just kind of have 4 points that I want to go over with all of you, I guess, like a sort of like a summary of really all my makeup and empowerment videos. So the first point of my makeup philosophy is that there are rules in beauty culture and you should absolutely break them. So there are some rules in like the beauty world or the makeup world or general beauty wisdom that might be useful for things like conformity, basically fitting in, and maybe even like attractiveness. So like for instance, it's a norm in our beauty culture that your foundation should generally match your skin tone, and you may face social consequences if it doesn't. But then you also may feel just uncomfortable if it doesn't as well. So some rules are kind of useful, but all of them are social constructs, and therefore all of them are arbitrary. So that means you should absolutely play with them, and you should mess them up. You should make them queer. For instance, like wearing blue lipstick grocery shopping. It's sort of against the rules, but you should totally do it. It's really fun, and I've done it, and I loved it, and it was great. And the only thing that happened was one person said she really liked my lipstick. So there are rules, and you should break them. The next point is that I believe that people who are involved themselves in makeup culture should be media literate and should be informed consumers. So we are influenced by this culture around us, but we also create it. So, you know, capitalism helped create makeup culture, and it requires you to recognize supposed flaws and have a desire to fix them. So the parts of makeup culture that were created by capitalism are things like anti-aging foundation. It's not okay for us to have wrinkles or crow's feet, which is really silly. Other things like it's really unseemly and bad to be showing acne in public. It's embarrassing. You feel like people are going to make fun of you. And of course, I've dealt with that, and I've covered up my acne before, or scars. So that's bad. I think that in order for us to participate in certain parts of beauty culture, we have to be willing to want to cover things up about ourselves and not love some things about ourselves. And I don't think that's okay. But we can choose to claim our scars and our wrinkles, and we can do things to fight the sort of like media crap around makeup. You know, we all know that no one looks like a magazine, that people are photoshopped again and again and again, even after they have tons of makeup put on and stuff like magazines and TV commercials. These companies, they don't really care about our well-being, they care about selling stuff. So that's one way we can combat this, is by choosing not to, you know, be ashamed of our like supposed flaws. And we can also support smaller makeup businesses, such as, you know, places like Glamour Doll Eyes, The All Natural Face, Evil Shades. Like, there's tons and tons of small indie makeup brands that do something different, and they almost never use models to sell their products. They want you to see their color pigmentation, their variety of colors, the texture of their colors. That's way different than watching a L'Oreal commercial and them selling big lashes and selling perfect skin. Like, that's annoying. So yeah, we can support small makeup businesses, and we can choose to use makeup as an art and as a way to create community with one another, which is sort of like what the YouTube beauty community does for me. I get so artistically inspired when I watch YouTube videos, and I get really excited. And I think that's a really important part of anyone's makeup philosophy, is that it's art. So the number 3 kind of follows. It's just love your face and love your body. We all have things that we don't like, and I think it's really important to analyze why we don't like them, because it's not just stuff like, well, you know, I don't think that small boobs look good or something like that. There's usually a lot more bigger institutional factors involved in why we like and don't like certain parts of our bodies or our faces. I used to be really self-conscious about my jaw because it's a little off-centered, so when I smile, I kind of smile sideways. But then I realized, well, maybe that has something to do with the fact that I see all perfect, straight, super symmetrical smiles in magazines, and I'm surrounded by things that tell me, though, that's the kind of smile I should have. I've also been surrounded by things like I should be a size 2 when I will never, ever, ever be a size 2. Or, you know, skinny girls are surrounded by things like you should be really curvy when they may never, ever, ever be curvy, you know? So it's totally okay. You don't have to feel bad, I guess, guilty about having things about yourself that you don't like, but I think it's really important to look at the factors around you that help cause you to not like certain things about yourself and actively work against them and work on loving yourself and loving the way you look just as you are. And that might mean sometimes spending a few weeks without makeup to, you know, get reacquainted with your actual skin and feel comfortable in your own skin. And my last and most important point for my makeup philosophy is to have fun. You know, don't wear makeup when you don't want to. If you don't want to do it and you're not in a situation that is like explicitly requires you to, you know, break the norms and don't wear it. If you know, go to prom without makeup even. Like, I think it's okay that if you don't want to wear it, to not wear it. Because I think it's important to only wear it when you want to, and then that's going to make it more fun, and that's when the artistic side of ourselves can come through. So yeah, be creative and only do it when you love it. So I know that was all a lot of words, and I feel sometimes kind of like guilty when I post political videos on my makeup channel. So I'm going to add a makeup component to this and show you my current face of the day. This has been sitting for a while, so I touched it up, and this is what it looks like. It's March, and I have this 12 eyeshadow theme kit from Bare Minerals that I got for Christmas that has a shadow for each month of the year. And so I'm doing this thing where I'm like making myself not wear a shadow until that month comes. So it's like torturing myself. I don't know. But anyway, so it's March, so I finally get to wear the color March, which looks like this. It's just a beautiful, like satiny green color, as you can see. So that's what I have on my lid, and it's only that. I don't have anything else on my lid today. And then I just smudged it out with this brown liner from NYX. That's a NYX retractable eyeliner in brown. And for my cheeks, I did my Benefit Hoola bronzer and then my Tango with bronzing sticks from NYX in the color Bronzy Lambada. And then all I put on my lips was a NYX Mega Shine lip gloss in the color Perfect. So yeah, I might actually tag some people down below, but basically I tag all of you to talk about what your makeup philosophy is, and you know, things like who do you think should wear makeup or shouldn't wear makeup, when should people wear makeup, when should people not wear makeup, or you know, how should people feel about themselves and about their beauty collections. You know, I kind of don't necessarily agree that we should try to look as natural and no makeup as possible. I kind of think that if you're going to wear makeup, you might as well have fun with it and just go nuts. Yeah, so anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video and that you will enjoy more political videos in the future. If you guys have questions about anything that I said, please post them down below. And you know, if you guys have any questions about feminism, women's studies stuff, you can totally post that down below as well. And yeah, like, I hope you all are having a continuing great weekend, or whenever I post this up, having a great day. And I will see you soon. Bye!